You know, Mel, I'm so glad you're here because I love, for example, daffodils, but I know nothing about planting bulbs, how deep to plant them, when to plant them, how to water them. Please,
it's easy.
Educate me.
It's easy, actually. Everybody thinks that there's some kind of arcane knowledge and it's really difficult, but it isn't. When it comes to bulbs, it's actually very, very simple. My rule of thumb is always, if your bulb is this big, so your daffodil bulb is usually about, it's a true bulb, it's about this big, you would plant it the same depth underneath the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if your bulb, your ranunculus, for instance, which are little kind of corms, are this big, you would plant them that far underneath the ground. So it isn't kind of one of these things that you have to 5 centimeters down. Look at the bulb, dig the hole, make sure that it has the same amount of soil on the top, and there you go. The best time to plant is when it's cold enough, and it is now for winter bulbs, is the right time, okay? When you can't like go outside barefooted and keep your feet on the ground without them turning into icicles. That's when you want to plant your bulbs because they need the cold to push them up again. Those are just for your winter and spring flowering bulbs though. So obviously you get ones that are for summer and that's a whole different story. But right now that's all you really need to know. Keep watering them. The cold weather will wake them up, and then come spring you'll have lots of beautiful things happening in your garden.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But another, I've also found, now you talking, I know about that, people don't know how to like actually plant their seeds. And they're like, how deep should I be putting my seeds into the ground?
I don't.
Do you just put them on the top or do you put them down? I mean, is there a thing that's going too deep?
Yes, there definitely is. Too deep means that the seed doesn't have enough energy to get to the surface. So that's one. If you plant in the ground, I always, rule of thumb for me, people have different schools of thought, but rule of thumb for me is a very small seed. What is a small seed?
Lettuce.
Yes, but I mean in size, lettuce, rocket, cabbage, kale, all the tiny seeds. I would say anything from about 2 mil down. Plant at least 1 centimeter in the ground. If you're going to plant in trays, slight indentation, put the seed in. That's it. That's so different.
Yeah.
Yeah. More shallow in a tray, deeper in the ground. If it's a larger seed like pumpkin, beans, peas, then I would start 1.5 centimeters to 2 into the ground. I generally do 1.5. But something like a broad bean, which is about 2 centimeters, I would definitely go 2 centimeters in the ground.
Okay.
And in a tray as deep as possible as well. We generally use a 4.5 centimeter depth tray. So, 1.5 into a tray is perfect.
There we go. It's that easy.
Yeah.
Really simple. Couldn't be easier.